Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing video number 2 in my series on SEO for new businesses, where we're creating a business from start to finish. I'm showing you how to do that, keeping SEO in mind so that you can dominate the competition. If you're new to the channel, my name is Wesley S. I'm the creator and founder of Creativity Next SEO Solutions, a local SEO agency here in Rockland, California. And last video was video number 1, and I showed you the importance of a keyword-rich business name if you want to dominate the competition. So I'll put a link down in the description for that video. But let's get started with video number 2. So the second step in setting up a business with SEO in mind is we've got to set up our web hosting and we got to buy our domain so that we can create our website. So when you start a new business and you finally have your business name, you need 2 things before you can create your website. The first thing you need is web hosting, and web hosting is just a service that pushes your website out all over the internet so that your customers can find you. And the second thing you're going to need is a domain name or URL, which is just the name of your website. So whatever .com you want to buy for your website. So today I'm going to show you 2 hosting options. One of them is the best option, and the second one is a very inexpensive option that you can also use if you want to. And then I'm going to show you how to buy your domain name. For those of you who've never dealt with web hosting or anything like that before, there's 3 things you want to keep in mind when you're selecting who you do your web hosting with. The first one is you want to make sure that your website is secure. So Google uses that as a ranking factor. So if your site isn't secure, not only are customers going to be leery about going to your site, but it's going to hurt your rankings. Number 2, you want to make sure that it's fast. The faster your site is, the better chance you have of ranking above the competition. And the third thing you want to make sure is that it's available. So when your clients are looking for you, you want to make sure that your website is up so that they can find you. So the reason I use WPX, you can see here on the screen, as my favorite web hosting option is because they excel in those 3 things. They're great as far as uptime. They offer a 99.95% uptime, which means your site is always up and available when your customers need you. The second thing is they offer a free SSL certificate, so they make sure that your website is secure. And the third thing is WPX is known for having the fastest websites through their hosting because they have a free CDN option. And this is not a video about hosting, so I won't go into all those things, but I don't think you can do better than WPX. Now, the one reason that I like them over all the others, and they are a little bit more expensive, is because they have 24-hour, 7-day-a-week live customer support right here on the website. So you can see down here this little avatar at the bottom. If I click on that avatar, somebody's going to come up and a live person is going to be able to help me 24 hours a day. So if you have any issues, if you need to troubleshoot some things on your website, you know that somebody's going to be there to take care of it for you. I've used this 100 times probably, and the service is great. So personally, I don't mind paying a little bit more because I get that great service. So let's take a look and see what the costs are here. So we can see for WPX, if you go on a monthly plan, if you got a new business, you're probably going to be fine with just this business plan. It's $24.99 a month, and you can have up to 5 websites, which we're only going to need 1. So this is more than we're going to need. So if you decide you want to use WPX, you just click on Buy Now, go through the steps, and set up your hosting there. Now, I will put a link down in the description for WPX. If you decide to use it, you can just click on that and go to that. For those of you looking for a more economical choice for web hosting, Hostinger, as you can see here on the screen, is a very popular choice. And I'm going to show you why that is. They're very inexpensive. So you can see here, their business plan is only $3.99 a month, which is obviously not that much. Now you get all of these great services with Hostinger. The only thing I don't like about Hostinger is if you go down here and you click on this button because you need some service, you're going to get an AI chat bot here, so you can type in questions. If it has the answer, it's going to be able to give it to you, but it's not going to be a live person that can help you and troubleshoot and do things for you on your website. So that's why I stay away from Hostinger. I don't mind paying a little more for WPX so I get that service. Now, if you don't care about the service and you just want to get the cheapest plan, then this is obviously going to be a good choice for you. So the next thing we're going to do now that we've selected our hosting is we got to buy our domain. So because I set up my hosting with WPX, I'm going to go to WPX to set up my domain names. So you can see here, you can buy your domain, and they're not expensive. Your .com name is going to be about $14 a year, so it's really cheap. But what you do is you go over here and you type in what you're looking for. Now, if you remember from the previous video, we set up a keyword-rich business name, which was Rockland Lawn Care. That's the business that I'm creating. So I'm going to type that in here. And I just want to make sure it's available to me to purchase. So you can see here, you look at that very top, it says rocklandlawncare.com. That's the one I want. Now you can see also that you've got other options. You can pick .org, .net, .info, all of those things, and the prices change depending on which one you select. But I'll tell you right now, if you can get .com, that's by far the best. So I wouldn't even look at any of these other ones. So I'm happy to see that mine, rocklandlawncare.com, is available. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this domain so that I can create my website. We're done with the first two steps in setting up our new business, keeping SEO in mind. We've got our keyword-rich business name, we've got our web hosting set up, and we've got our domain purchase. So we're ready to create our website. But before we do that, we've got to do step 3, which is what most people miss. Step 3 is called keyword research. So we can't create our website or any content for our business until we have the right keywords. Now, this is something that most people and most businesses do wrong, is they don't take the time to do proper keyword research, and it shows up in their performance. So in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do keyword research the right way so you can start off and dominate the competition by attacking the right keywords. I want to thank you very much for showing up to this video. If any of this content is helpful, it would be great if you would just click that subscribe button down there at the bottom. Then you get notified when the next video comes out, and you can follow the series and you can dominate the rest of the competition. So thank you very, very much for showing up, and I'll see you in the next video.